Hi guys, just a video on how to draw your backboard for your basketball ring. I'm going to click on the new drawing sheet here and we're going to go standard MM. If Inventor is completely new to you, it's probably best you watch one of my introductory videos, and that should hopefully jog your memory on a few things you've learnt in year 8. I'm going to go start sketch and I'm going to select a work plane. Whenever I'm selecting, I'm using the left mouse button. I'm then going to select rectangle and I'll select that little yellow dot in the intersection there, and we're going to make this thing 200 high, tab. I'm pressing tab to go in between my height and width, so we're going to go 200 by 300. Super important, guys, that take the time, go and grab a mouse. There's one on your book list, so you should have a cordless mouse. If not, there's some at the front of the room in the graphics labs, but this program is very hard to use without a mouse, so it's recommended you have a mouse. So we've got our 200 by 300. I'm now going to go to arc and I'll make sure I have a 3-point arc. And wait for that to go green, and I'm going to go left click, and then for our radius I'm going to just type in 300, and that will give us a nice radius there for our backboard. I'm almost ready to extrude, but before I do, I'm going to go up here to the fillet command and I'll make it 20. And we're just going to fillet the bottom corners of our basketball ring. I could do my holes now if I wanted to, but so I don't confuse the computer, I'm just going to go finish sketch. And I'm going to go extrude. We'll go 3mm because that's the material that we're using. And I'm going to select both of those areas there for it to extrude up. So when you first do your extrude, it might look like this. I would click the downward arrow, and if you click profile, you'll be able to select the regions for it to extrude. I'm going to click OK. I now have my backboard ready to drill some holes for fixing into the post. If I left click on that face and then go to start sketch, it's going to give me a new sketch. I'm just going to spin it around so that makes a bit more sense to me and you. So that's the right way up. I'm now going to go circle, and if I take my time and I just hover across here, you'll notice it goes green. It's going green in the center of my job. So if I go directly up from there, I can place a circle and we'll make it 6mm. And I'm just going to zoom in. I'm now going to do the same thing again. Place another circle. You'll see the dotted line indicating where it's lining up with, 6mm as well. And I'm just going to go dimension, left click, and then another left click in the center. The first hole up should be 12mm up, and then my next hole is going to be 36 from memory. If you're unsure, and it's always good to double check, if you've got these holes in the center, I'm just going to go dimension. I'm going to click on that outside line. I'm going to click on my circle, and it's coming up that it's 150. I know that this is 300, so I've got both those holes centered, which is good. If I now click finish sketch and then I zoom in, I'm going to go to extrude, but this time instead of having it join, I'm going to go to cut. The other thing I'm going to do is the computer at the moment seems to be confused as to what I want to do. I'm going to have to click on Profile and select the two areas I'd like to cut out. I can then click OK. That's my backboard done. Converting this shape so that it can be cut out on RD Works is easily done, and that's on a video that is also up on the Teams website. The most important thing you do right now is save this job correctly. So in your remote desktop, you should save this job in your documents. Don't put it on the desktop of the remote desktop, because I'm almost certain that that will get cleared every time. So it has to go into your My Documents. The other thing you're going to need to do is click on this little man here and sign out after you've done your save, and then your My Documents should get backed up. Even better than that would be to go onto the internet, log into the portal and go into your, my internet's a bit slow at home here, come on, go into your waffle and go into your try and get it to load up for you, your SkyDrive. Not sure why this is not working. Here we go. So not your SkyDrive, your OneDrive. I would be clicking in there, and I would also be saving this into a folder that you're going to label Year 9 ITD. Sorry for the slowness of my internet there at the end there, guys, but it's very important that you save this in a safe place. Thank you.